All right, day 2, drag truck build. It is Friday. I was hoping to get some work in after work. Rained every day after work. So we are, that's something else every day. Maserati with a mattress out the sunroof. All right, get her done. So this is the motor's coming out. It's a tired old 2.8, about 215,000 miles on it. It's coming out. We're going to pull the front clip as one big piece, and that should make getting the motor back in there a whole lot easier. So we're going to get that done, and then FedEx just left, so we got a whole bunch of parts in. I got a Amazon special radiator and 2 cooling fan, so we'll open that up, see what that's like. And then the Summit haul showed up. The motor swap kit. We got the Transdap adapters kit that should be here tomorrow. Oil pan, trans mount, trans cross member, motor mounts, headers shall be here tomorrow. And let's see what we got. All right, we got a big mess. Calvert Racing drag shocks. These are the, I believe these are the adjustable rears. We got the Calvert Racing track bars for the rear. A lot of peanuts. We won't open that one just yet. A hookup for the carburetor. That looks a lot cheaper than I was hoping. We got a distributor, small cap. I don't like the big HEIs. This distributor was almost the same price as getting a electronic conversion for the distributor I had, so I just went with a full billet distributor. We got small block Chevy mechanical fuel pump. We'll put that in. Got the flamethrower ignition Petronics coil. Set of spark plug wires. These are those wheel studs. These will work with the lug bolts I have, or the lug nuts I have, the shanked ones. However, I don't know if they will work with those axles. Summit's fast at shipping, so if these won't work, we'll get that taken care of. What else do we got here? Mini spool. Hope that works. And Calvert Racing drag shocks in the front. And another box of studs. So, a lot of work to do this weekend. Hoping to get this this clip off of here next couple hours. I'll see if I can't set the phone up for some action shots, and I'm gonna get after it. So we ran into an issue you'll probably have working on any old truck car that's been around the block for a while. That's bound to happen. Broken bolt. But if you'll see here, I don't know if you got enough light. Bumper bracket. No big deal. Comes off, bumper comes free. Well, on this side, that's been welded. Bracket's gone. So they just welded it, and they did that a long time ago. So that just means this whole bumper's not gonna come off as easy. Just have to get some access in here. We'll probably have to cut that and re-weld it or something, but maybe I can figure out how to get this clip off with the bumper still on. So maybe we'll have to cut this bracket or leave it on and get the clip off with the bumper still on. So we'll figure it out. What I'm working with here. So that bolt is just enough of that head missing. Well, there was enough for me to break it loose, but now it's just spinning and I can't seem to get something on there to hold it. I'm gonna try a wrench, see if I can get a snug fitting wrench in there. So let's see what we can do. Bolt update. I will not let it beat me. So we sanded it down, got all the rust off of it. Got this scrap piece of angle iron here. We're gonna stick that down like that. Then we're gonna get our welder in there. We're gonna weld it on up, bust this thing off, and then maybe I'll just leave it. So I put it back together and then I'll figure something out or buy a new bolt, but we'll see how this goes. All right, sweaty and gross. Front clip's off. Neighbor came by, didn't film much, but here's my invention. Had to weld this piece of angle to this bolt to get it out, so I'll hit the junkyard, whatever, but here's a little accident. You know, they just torched the frame horns off back in the day. This thing got in an accident, and then this one, they just welded that bracket right onto it. So got all that off, but all the room for activities. You know, a couple hours this evening. Tomorrow morning we'll get back after it. We'll get the motor out. We'll get all this cleaned up. Maybe get a coat of paint, and you know, hopefully get all the parts ready for Sunday. Hopefully will be the motor swap day. Get the motor set in there, and then I can mess with other stuff during the week. But it's coming along. I'm excited about it. Drag truck.